There was once a young hunter who lived on the edge of a vast forest. Every day he would rise before dawn, bow in hand, eyes sharp with determination. He dreamed of returning home with deer, boar, or wild fowl to prove his worth to his village. But despite his passion, he often returned home empty-handed. His arrows missed their mark. His footsteps were too loud, and the prey he longed to catch would vanish into the trees. At first, failure felt like shame. Each miss cut at his pride. He began to doubt himself. Perhaps I am not meant to be a hunter, he thought. But the forest has its own way of teaching. The silence of the trees whispered patience, and the flight of startled birds reminded him that every mistake was a lesson waiting to be noticed. One day, after missing a stag that bolted at the sound of a snapped twig, he sat under an oak and reflected. Why did it run? He asked himself. Because I was careless with my steps. Instead of cursing the failure, he studied it. Slowly, he began to move differently, walking with lighter feet, breathing in rhythm with the forest. Another time, an arrow flew too high. Instead of throwing down his bow in frustration, he marked the error and practiced his aim until the muscle memory of his hands learned the right pull. With every mistake, he asked a new question. With every miss, he grew a little sharper. Seasons passed, and the young hunter who once came home empty-handed now returned with meat for the village. Yet when praised for his skill, he always smiled quietly. He knew his ability had not been born from instant talent, but from countless failures he had refused to ignore. The hunter's story is more than a tale of chasing prey. It is a reflection of life itself. Too often we view mistakes as final proof that we are not good enough, but failure is not an ending. It is a beginning in disguise. Just as the hunter learned the habits of the forest through his errors, we too grow wiser when we allow our stumbles to shape us. Skill in any field is the reward of persistence. The musician who strikes the wrong note, the writer whose first draft falls flat, the athlete who loses more games than they win, each carries the same choice as the hunter, to give up in frustration or to rise and learn. True mastery comes not from perfection, but from patience with imperfection. The hunter who missed became the hunter who succeeded, not because he avoided mistakes, but because he embraced them. His failures were not wasted. They were his greatest teachers. So the next time you stumble, miss your mark or fall short of your goal, remember the hunter in the forest. Skill is not forged in moments of easy success. It is carved, slowly and painfully, through the lessons hidden in every miss.